Cheers, boys. Here's to week 8. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do the post this week. Finally got power back, so here I am after one of the biggest storm systems to ever hit the East Coast came through. It's been a long week, uh, so thanks to everybody who sent me some messages checking on us, and to all you other motherfuckers, thanks for nothing. No, just kidding. Anyways, moving right along, we'll just get right into it. It's not really much to say about this week. Nothing crazy happened. Just a lot of teams not showing up and teams just whooping ass. We'll start with the high score of the week, which was the battle of the brothers between Winston and Alex. And older brother put a whooping on the younger brother, 122-73. Winston just, had to get that second win of the year, so put it down on his brother. Moving Winston to 2-6, Alex to 3-5. Nothing really to be proud about. Both are fighting to make the playoffs, so good luck. To the next highest scoring team of the week, which was Fantasy Football U, with a 121-86 victory over Nate. No big surprise. Nate's on his downturn of the year. That's what he does. Wins a few games in the beginning, then just loses the rest of the year. Ends up at the bottom, fighting for the first pick next year, or to barely make the playoffs. That moves Fantasy Football U to 6-2. Nate, you were 3-5. You were I think you were 3-0 or something like that at one point. So sucks to be you. Then we have who we got? We have Chuck, who is our current leader of the league in the regular season, beating Dave 101-87. Not much to say about that. DC team just bye weeks and stuff, it happens. Got 37 out of Brady, but that's basically all that happened on this team. Chuck had an overall even good week. So then we'll go to conspiracy theory. Won over Joe 90-57. Joe's team, his best running back was on a bye. His best receiver didn't even play and forgot to swap him out. So it was a rough week for him. So conspiracy theory basically got off easy and parlayed his crappy team into another win, which makes him 3-5. Which I'm amazed at this point that he's even won 3 games. Joey moved 4-4. Tough loss, but your team's gonna be fine come playoff time. Then we got Travis whooped me 104-64. I decided to leave all my points on the bench. Just felt bad for Travis. So we're both 4-4 and looking all right to make the playoffs and whatever. My team, I threw up all over myself. Basically, is what happened. I'm not gonna deny that. So we'll look ahead to week 9. Matchups. So we have Fantasy Football U versus Winston, and he's already got a 30-point lead thanks to mostly the Chargers defense, with 25 points from them. Then we have Conspiracy Theory going up against Team Money. This should be a good one, folks. It's not projected to be, but stranger things have happened. So, seeing how they were both had 2 running backs, just barely, do anything. 5 points for Munger for Jamal Charles, and 6 points for Travis for Ryan Matthews. That's a rough one. Then you got Nate versus Dave. That's projected as another close one. This should be interesting. Nate needs a win to keep his playoff hopes alive. Dave just needs a win just to stay in the middle of the hunt. Then you got Joe versus Alex. Another close projection. Alex is up 10 points with Antonio Gates, but who knows what'll happen between now and then, of course. Then you got myself versus the current leader in the house. Uh, Chuck is not looking too good this week. He's got some injuries and some bye weeks dealing with, so it's projecting me to win, but I'm not gonna go by the projections because we all know what those mean. Jack shit. So those are the week 9 matchups, and for the standings, we'll bring those up and run through those real quick. Of course, you got Chuck, who's 7-1. Then you have Fantasy Football U at 6-2. Then you have a bunch of 4-4s. Dave, Travis, Joe, and myself. Then you have the 3-5s, who are Conspiracy Theory, Alex, Nate, and then you have Winston bringing up the ass end of the standings at 2-6. So, gentlemen, I would like to wish nobody luck except for myself, and hopefully if you had any friends, family, or whatever acquaintances here on the East Coast, hopefully everybody's okay, and we'll see you next week for the weekly wrap-up. That's all I got, so cheers, boys. We'll see you in week number 9.